Hey there, Wildly Better Tribe. I wanted to come to you and follow up with last week's video where we talked about freeing up calendar real estate through planned abandonment. And when you free up calendar real estate, you free up mental and emotional real estate as well. What is that all about and what for? Well, it's so you can implement the 2x, 3x principle. What is that? 2x, 3x principle is simply this. If you want to double your impact, if you want to double your income, if you want to double your dent-making capacity in this world, you need to triple your focus in two key areas: your personal craft and your professional capability. I got an email at the very beginning of this year from one of my clients who said, Ron, I want to thank you so much for the coaching you gave me. Because after we applied the coaching principles we talked about, my mindset was such and my personal capability was such that I was able at the end of last year to go in and ask for a $10,000 raise that I really thought I deserved, but I didn't have the guts to ask for. And I went in and did it, and I got it, no questions asked. So this particular person went ahead and said, I am going to triple down on creating better habits around personal craft and my professional capability. Personal craft, what's that? It's asking and answering the question, what are you going to be best at? What are you going to be best in the world at? What are you going to be best in class at? What are you going to spend your time really perfecting so that, in the words of Cal Newport, you become so good they can't ignore you? You become so good you go ask for a $10,000 raise. You become so good you charge what you want. You go become so good that you actually go out into the marketplace and ask for the job you want. Do you know what we know from the research? Anders Ericsson, in his most recent book, Peak, fantastic book, it'll be in the notes below, just like Cal Newport's book will be too. Peak, he says and reaffirms the research that 10,000 hours you can reach mastery in almost any given discipline if you have deliberate practice. What does 10,000 hours amount to? It's 2 hours and 45 minutes of practice a day for roughly 10 years. You say, Ron, 10 years? But listen, what happens if you only spend 2 hours and 45 minutes 2 or 3 days a week over the course of the next 3, 4, 5 years? You are at the very minimum, even if you don't reach mastery, you're going to be wildly better. You are going to be much, much better than you are right now. So let me ask you, what personal craft are you working on? What are you trying to become best at? What are you trying to become so good they can't ignore you? And this is the second thing you need to triple down on. If you want to double your dent making, you need to triple your focus on professional capability. How are you taking your learnings around personal craft and slowly aligning your life and your job around that output? Gang, you have the opportunity to align your job and your life around your personal craft so that those two things begin to coincide and meld. And now you are experiencing pure joy and bliss in your job because the job, your professional capability, is merging and blending with your personal craft. And when those two come together, it's a life that's enjoyable. It's a life every day you wake up and say, yes, this is what I've always wanted to do. And that's what we're doing at Wildly Better. We're helping people make transitions. We're helping people dial the knobs to optimize their life so that they can double their dent making by tripling their focus on personal craft development and professional capability. I hope you'll start thinking about that right now. Free up that calendar real estate through planned abandonment so that you can apply the 2x, 3x principle.